Teddi Mellencamp has shared how her recent appearance on the current season of The Masked Singer provided a meaningful boost during one of the most difficult periods of her life. The former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member, now 44, competed on the show as the character Calla Lily and was eliminated during Wednesday's episode. In the emotional unmasking moment that followed, she opened up to the panel and the audience about why she chose to take on the challenge despite everything she has been going through with her ongoing health struggles. Teddi explained that singing was never her profession and that stepping into that role felt intimidating from the start. She admitted the vocal performances pushed her far outside her comfort zone. Compounding the difficulty was the lingering impact of brain surgery she underwent as part of her cancer treatment. Her memory has not been the same since, making it harder to memorize lyrics and perform with confidence. Yet she described feeling genuinely excited about the opportunity to try something completely new. In her own words, participating in the show gave her a little bit of life, at a time when she desperately needed to feel alive and engaged again. During her run on the competition, Teddi performed 2 songs that carried personal significance. She took on Rachel Platten's empowering anthem Fight Song, a track that resonated deeply with her own battle, and she also sang her father John Mellencamp's classic Jack and Diane, paying tribute to her family roots. The clue packages crafted for her character included subtle nods to her past, such as a diamond house key referencing her time on the Bravo reality series, and references to having a famous singer in her immediate family. In one segment, while still disguised, she spoke candidly about her complicated relationship with her dad over the years. She admitted there was a time when she resented him for not making life easier and acknowledged periods when they were distant from one another. Today, however, their bond has healed. She expressed gratitude for the strength, toughness, and discipline he instilled in her. Even simple things like always being on time for family dinner, and made it clear how thankful she is for his ongoing support. Teddi kept her participation in The Masked Singer a closely guarded secret. She revealed on her podcast 2TS in a pod that she didn't tell anyone in advance, not even her 3 children whom she shares with her estranged husband Edwin Arroyev. Her youngest son Cruz figured it out almost immediately. While watching the show together, because it's one of their favorite programs, he suddenly pointed at the screen and exclaimed that the Calla Lily character was his mom. The moment was both sweet and surprising, showing how observant her kids can be even when she tries to keep things under wraps. In a separate interview, Teddi elaborated on why the experience meant so much to her. After enduring severe physical and mental challenges stemming from her cancer treatments, she felt a strong need to push herself beyond familiar territory. Doing something entirely outside her usual wheelhouse, performing live in costume, singing in front of a national audience, helped her reclaim a sense of agency and joy. She described the process as genuinely uplifting, a reminder that she could still accomplish difficult things even while navigating serious health limitations. Teddi was first diagnosed with stage 2 melanoma in October 2022. Since then she has undergone more than a dozen surgeries to combat the disease, including an emergency procedure in 2025 to remove multiple tumors from her brain. Last October she shared the encouraging news that there was no longer any detectable trace of cancer in her body. However, she remains classified as stage 4 and continues immunotherapy. When her father John recently described her as really sick and suffering in a public comment, Teddi clarified that the cancer itself has not returned. She emphasized that her current challenges stem from the ongoing effects of treatment rather than active disease. She has been candid about not feeling as good as she had hoped by this point. Fatigue, lingering side effects, and emotional weight persist, but she continues to manage her condition day by day.